The low rumble of the engines, the sudden lurch as the plane lifts off the runway, and the feeling of being suspended thousands of feet above the ground, these sensations can be unsettling. For many people, the idea of flying brings a knot of anxiety to their stomach. This fear is completely understandable. We are, after all, terrestrial creatures, not naturally built for soaring through the clouds. The enclosed space of the cabin, the unfamiliar noises of the aircraft, and the complete surrender of control to the pilots and crew can make even the most seasoned traveler feel a little uneasy. It's a primal response to a situation that feels inherently unnatural and out of our hands. This fear is often amplified by our own imaginations, which can be our worst enemy when we are strapped into a seat at 35,000 feet. Every small bump of turbulence can feel like a catastrophic event is about to unfold. The mind starts racing, conjuring images from movies or news reports that sensationalize the rare instances of aviation accidents. We start to wonder about every little sound. Was that creak normal? Why did the engine noise just change? This internal monologue of what-ifs creates a cycle of fear that can be difficult to break, turning a routine flight into a stressful ordeal for many passengers who are simply trying to get to their destination. Furthermore, the psychology of fear plays a significant role in how we perceive risk. The human brain tends to focus more on dramatic, large-scale events, even if they are incredibly rare. An airplane crash, when it does happen, is a major news story seen by millions around the world. The images are vivid and unforgettable. This creates a powerful mental shortcut, known as the availability heuristic, where we overestimate the likelihood of something happening simply because we can easily recall an example of it. We don't see news reports about the millions of flights that land safely every single day, so our perception of the danger becomes skewed. The feeling of helplessness is another major contributor to the fear of flying. When you are driving a car, you are in control. You hold the steering wheel, you press the pedals, and you make the decisions. On an airplane, all of that control is handed over to a team of professionals you have never met. This lack of agency can be deeply unsettling. You are a passive participant, trusting your life to the pilots, the air traffic controllers, and the mechanics who maintain the aircraft. This trust requires a leap of faith, and for those who are naturally anxious or like to be in charge, it can be the most challenging aspect of air travel. What many anxious flyers don't see is the incredible multi-layered system of safety that works tirelessly behind the scenes to make commercial aviation astoundingly safe. It all begins long before you even arrive at the airport, with the aircraft itself. Modern airplanes are engineering marvels, designed with immense redundancy. This means that critical systems like engines, navigation, and flight controls have multiple backups. If one system fails, another one is ready to take over immediately. A commercial jet is designed to fly safely even with one of its engines not functioning, a testament to the robust engineering principles that govern its construction. The human element is just as crucial, and is governed by equally strict standards. Pilots undergo some of the most rigorous and continuous training of any profession. They spend thousands of hours in simulators, practicing how to handle every conceivable emergency, from engine failures to severe weather encounters. This training is not a one-time event. Pilots are constantly tested and recertified to ensure their skills are sharp. They work alongside a highly trained cabin crew, who are not just there to serve drinks, but are safety professionals skilled in emergency procedures and first aid, ready to manage any situation that may arise in the cabin. Before every single flight, the aircraft undergoes a series of meticulous pre-flight checks. The flight crew performs a thorough walk-around inspection of the plane's exterior, looking at the tires, control surfaces, and engines. They also run through extensive checklists in the cockpit to ensure every system is functioning perfectly. In addition to these daily checks, aircraft are subject to a strict and demanding schedule of regular maintenance. From quick overnight inspections to comprehensive overhauls where the entire plane is taken apart and examined, nothing is left to chance. This culture of proactive maintenance ensures that potential problems are fixed long before they can ever become a safety issue. Finally, there is a vast, invisible network of technology and people on the ground, ensuring every flight is monitored and guided safely. Air traffic controllers use sophisticated radar and communication systems to manage the skies, keeping aircraft safely separated from one another and guiding them along established flight paths. They are the choreographers of a complex aerial ballet, managing thousands of movements at once with precision. This combination of advanced aircraft technology, highly skilled professionals, rigorous maintenance protocols, and vigilant air traffic control creates a web of safety that is unmatched by any other form of transportation. When we move away from our feelings and look at the cold, hard facts, the story of aviation safety becomes crystal clear. Statistically, flying is the safest way to travel over long distances by a significant margin. Your chances of being in an accident are incredibly slim. According to data from various international aviation organizations, the odds of being involved in a fatal airline accident are approximately 1 in several million. To put that into perspective, you are far more likely to be struck by lightning or to win the lottery than you are to be in a plane crash. These numbers reflect the success of the safety systems we've discussed. Let's compare this to a mode of transportation that most of us use every day without a second thought: driving. The statistics on road travel paint a very different picture. In the United States alone, tens of thousands of people lose their lives in car accidents each year. Your lifetime odds of dying in a car crash are roughly 1 in 107. When you compare that to the 1 in millions odds for flying, it becomes obvious where the real, everyday risk lies. We feel safer in a car because we are in control, but this feeling is a dangerous illusion that masks the much higher statistical danger associated with road travel. The media's portrayal of air travel often contributes to our skewed perception of risk. The old news adage, "if it bleeds, it leads," means that the extremely rare aviation accident receives wall-to-wall coverage, making it seem much more common than it is. Meanwhile, the thousands of fatal car crashes that happen every month are so common that they are often only reported as local news briefs, if at all. This disproportionate media attention creates a powerful and misleading narrative. The reality is that for every one dramatic air incident you see on the news, millions of other flights have taken off and landed without any issues whatsoever that same week. Thinking about the numbers in another way can also be helpful for calming nerves. Consider the sheer volume of air traffic. On any given day, there are over 100,000 flights operating around the world, carrying millions of passengers safely to their destinations. The global aviation system is a massive, constantly moving machine that functions with an almost perfect safety record. The fact that incidents are so rare, despite this immense complexity and volume, is perhaps the most powerful evidence of all. Flying isn't just safe by chance, it has been made safe through decades of learning, innovation, and an unwavering commitment to protecting every life on board. Understanding the layers of safety and the statistical reality can help transform your perspective on flying. It allows you to replace fear with facts and anxiety with appreciation for the incredible human achievement that is modern aviation. The next time you feel a pang of nervousness as the plane accelerates down the runway, try to remember the thousands of hours of training your pilots have, the redundant systems built into the aircraft, and the meticulous checks it has undergone. Think of the flight not as a threat, but as an opportunity, a chance to travel the world, connect with loved ones, or embark on a new adventure in a way that is remarkably secure. Embracing the journey also means finding ways to manage your personal comfort and anxiety. Simple techniques can make a world of difference. Practice deep breathing exercises when you feel stress building up. Distract yourself with a good book, a captivating movie, or an engaging podcast. Let the flight attendant know that you are a nervous flyer. They are trained to offer reassurance and can check on you during the flight. Choosing a seat that makes you feel more comfortable, whether it's an aisle seat for more freedom or a seat over the wing for less turbulence, can also help you feel more in control of your immediate environment. Ultimately, air travel is a gateway to the world. It makes it possible to have breakfast in New York and dinner in London. It allows families to reunite across continents and enables us to experience cultures and landscapes we would otherwise only dream of. Allowing fear to dictate your travel choices means closing the door on a world of possibilities. By arming yourself with knowledge and trusting in the robust safety systems that are in place, you can overcome that fear. You can learn to see flying not as an ordeal to be endured, but as an integral and even enjoyable part of the adventure that awaits you at your destination. The sky is not a place to be feared, but a pathway to be explored. The safety of air travel is not a matter of luck, but the result of decades of dedicated effort from an entire industry. So, on your next trip, take a deep breath, settle into your seat, and look out the window at the world below. You are participating in one of the safest systems ever created by humankind, Now I'd love to hear from you. What are your thoughts on flying? Do you have any personal experiences or tips for nervous flyers that you'd like to share with others? If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe for more content, share it with friends who might benefit, and leave your thoughts or tips in the comments below. Your support helps us reach more people and create even better videos for you. Safe travels.